Alright, so here I got a battle versus a guy from Skype, and yeah, last week I didn't have any good battles, so no battle obviously, but here I'm using another team that I made with Torn a couple weeks ago. It's pretty garbage, but it works sometimes, so whatever. This guy had a Latias in his lead position, which normally I don't really let the lead position on the team preview convince me of anything, because usually people don't put their real lead on the lead spot, but whatever, I just felt like saying that. Anyway, I noticed a cloister, so I assumed this guy's probably one of those noobs that might lead with the cloister, survive with the focus dash, shell smash, and then try to sweep an entire team. So I was like, wow, it better not be one of those kinds of guys. But I also know that he has a bronze on, so he might lead with that also. But in any case, I'm pretty sure he's going to lead with the cloister, so I'm going to lead with like my Landris because it's scarfed. I could U-turn out of there, go to my own Bronzong, and then kill him off with anything because he's not going to be able to do plus shit. He's not going to be able to do shit to me. Fuck. I need to run or something because I run out of breath. Anyway, he led with that Bronzong like I figured, so I went for the U-turn, and I went to this 5 sink water here to pretty much hit him with the choice banded waterfall, but he went to Latias. So I don't see like leftovers or anything, so it might be like specs. So I went to my Bronzong. You get pro points if you understand this nickname or you know who I stole it from. Anyway, he went to the Dust Noir there, so I figured he might want to burn me to reduce my longevity. So I went to my big rank here to so the Will-O-Wisp won't do anything because of the magic guard or whatever the fuck it's called. But he sets up a sub, which immediately tells me he's one of those offensive focus punching kinds. But I should have probably noticed that I should have probably known he was offensive, because he's not a Dusclops, and faggots like to use Evolution Stone, and that item is fucking gas. Swear to God, I wish I was banned. Anyway, Shadow Sneak is doing a fuck ton, but I'm still going to be able to sit up on him. So I go for the Psychic here. He brings in a Bronzong, but I failed to notice his lack of leftovers, so I get tricked a choice band. But luckily I'm at +2 though, so I'm just going to stay in here and see how much Psychic does. Earthquake doesn't do shit, so at this point I don't really have too much to switch into this guy. I do have my Landris, but U-turn isn't going to be able to do too much to it. And yeah, so I'm pretty much just gonna leave this guy in here, wear him down with Psychic as much as I can, and then once he gets low enough, I'm gonna switch into my Landris on the Earthquake and kill him off with a U-turn and save my Reuniclus for Death Fodder. So this is the turn that I gotta go to my Landris. Hopefully he doesn't predict me and go for like a Hidden Power Ice and rape me, but he doesn't, so my plan works out perfectly. So now I go for that U-turn, and I'm gonna send out my I forget, my sink water, Azumarill it's called. So he goes to Latias. I'm just gonna go into Bronzong because it could wall him, and I was expecting Draco Meteor. He never uses it though, so and he doesn't have leftovers either, so I'm thinking he might be like a stupid dual screen type of set, but I don't fucking care. I'm just gonna go for the Jar Ball, try to figure out what kind of defensive spread it's running. But he goes to his cloister, goes for the shell smash. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power. Earthquake has higher base power, but Earthquake, that cloister shit has a shit ton of defense and 0 special defense, so it did quite a bit, and I'm able to kill him off. So people, do not use cloister, it's garbage. Anyway, he goes out to this Dusnoir thing, knowing that he could set up a sub on me. I should stop playing with my knife because it's making a squeaking sound. And yeah, I'm gonna go into the Azumarill because I know I could take a focus punch and break his sub. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bait him to go for the Shadow Sneak. So I'm gonna go into my Reuniclus this turn, because this is pretty much what I saved him for. And now that he doesn't have a sub, I could either go to my my Landros or my Magnezum, but I was kind of fearing the Earthquake, and I figured he wouldn't have Ice Punch. But I get demolished here, and at this point I was kind of scared because I really need my Landris. Well, I don't really need it, but I'd like to have it around if possible. But I figured he wouldn't switch here, because if I set up a sub, then I would have advantage. But he switched, so I was like, okay, that works out, I guess. So I'm gonna go into my Aztec here to dodge the Earthquake, go for the Gyro Ball. I don't really care if he goes to this guy because I'm pretty sure I could live a Shadow Sneak and maybe 2-hit KO him with Earthquake, hopefully a 1-hit KO at this point, and I believe it is a 1-hit KO, so yeah. Where the fuck did the rest of the battle go? So I killed off the Dusknoir, which was pretty good for me, because usually I'll rely on my Kingdra to take attacks, such as this close combat here, and then get up some rain or a Dragon Dance, and proceed to sweep everything. But if he has his priorities still around, then he's going to be able to stop my sweep, so that's not going to work out. But anyway, I killed him off, so it doesn't matter. Pretty sure I could live this close combat unless he was banded. I remember PK, speaking of PK, shout out to PK, I was battling on PO one time, and then I thought I had won because I had a Kingdra and he had a Terrakion, but he was choice banded and he fucked my shit up, so I was like, nah. Anyway, I get up the rain. Waterfall is going to be an easy 1-hit KO on the -2 Terrakion. He's got a Latias. Maybe it was Scarf. Not enough, though, to outspeed my Kingdra in the rain. So I'm going to go for the Outrage. I didn't want to go for the Waterfall because it probably might not have killed. And even if I don't kill this Landorus, I still have my Azumarill with the priority Aqua Jet in the rain. So I don't really have too much to worry about. And he's Life Orb, so he kills himself off. And that's game. So comment, rate, all that shit. I apologize for not having a battle last week, but what can you do? So comment, rate, all that shit. I already said that, but whatever.